tucked away in an old wallet. It looked like just another $1 bill, but something was different. The seal wasn't green, it was red. Turns out, this was no ordinary dollar. It was a legal tender note from a time when the US printed money backed by the full faith of the Treasury, not the Federal Reserve. And while it only says $1 on the front, this little piece of history can sell for as much as $1,800 in this condition. Before we get into that, I'm going to go over some really rare bills that you may not know are actually rare, starting with this $10 bill. Now, looking at the bill, you would say, okay, the condition looks really good, but sometimes these photos can hide folds. This one got graded by PMG at a very fine 30, and remember, 70 is the highest grade, and from 60 to 70 means that you have no folds. So this one probably has about 6 folds on it at least, but this $10 bill from 2017 sold for $204, mainly because of that serial number. This is a serial number that has 1, 2, and 3 at the end of it. This is a very rare serial number, and also it's a star note. So these star notes can replace mistakes on paper money, whether it's an error or there was a damaged bill, they replace it with these star notes. I tell people all the time, star notes are only really rare if you have a rare serial number in combination with it. Other than that, most star notes are not that rare. Up next, we have a 1934 $5 bill. Now this was just before the first year of issue for these small size paper money bills, which was 1928. You can see the condition here is not that good. It's a 1934 $5 bill with the star at the end of the serial number, and this one sold for $365. That's a lot more money than just $5, right? Speaking of a really beat up bill, look at this 1928 $10 bill. Like I was saying, first year of issue for these small size bills is 1928. This one has some serious rust damage and some pieces missing. The condition here is not that good whatsoever. PMG graded this banknote at a good 4, and even though it's not that good looking, it's still a very rare star note from 1928. So hold on to those rare bills because this one sold for $552. Can you believe that? All right, now believe it or not, this is a genuine United States $1,000 bill. People call these high denomination notes. They were issued back in the day, and they were actually halted in their production due to criminal activity where people would be transferring large amounts of quantity of these bills because think about it, it's easier if you're smuggling money to have a briefcase full with $500 or $1,000 bills versus any other lower denomination. Either way, whatever anyone ever tells you, these $1,000 bills are going to be worth at least double their face value. Most of the time, this one sold for $1,800 because the condition is really beat up. As you can see, there is a big tear on the right hand side with some tape on it, and you've got another repair at the back top left that is really crude. This is a very bad repair job, but still, this $1,000 bill was able to sell for a lot more than its face value. It sold for $1,800. Just another example, this one's from 1934. It's a $1,000 bill that has some pretty severe paper damage. Okay, now the funny thing is it still sold for the same amount as the previous note at $1,800, but the reality is these are very collectible denominations when it comes to US paper money. Everyone thinks they're the coolest thing, and most people don't even think they're real. The reality is a company like PMG is going to authenticate these notes, and it will increase the value, and it's a good way to keep your banknotes safe. Once again, this one sold for $1,800. All right, here's that 1928 legal tender note. What makes this bill so rare and valuable is the fact that it is a star note. So 1928 $1 legal tender notes are really hard to find with a star on them. Once again, the star pretty much means that it is a replacement note for a note that was either an error or a damaged note during the printing process. This one got graded by PMG at a fine 12, and it sold for $1,800. We do hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to get your free coin and currency ebook down below, and we'll see you in the next one.